All right, welcome back to Halftime, everybody. Chris Sheeman here with the head coach of the Columbia Crusaders, Kadiri Richard. Kadiri, thanks for giving us some of your time.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I'm welcome you here to Columbia, South Carolina.
Well, thanks for having me. I wanted to talk to you at halftime a little bit, just talk a little bit about your background. You've had an international experience, to say the least. You've traveled more than that greatest man in the world guy in the TV commercial. So just tell us a little bit about your background, how you got started playing basketball, and the love you have for the sport.
I graduated from Oak Hill Academy in Mount Wilson, Virginia. And then I went on to Virginia Union, where Ben Wallace and Charles Oakley played, Terry Davis. I stopped from playing basketball to start teaching and coaching for 3 or 4 years. And then I had an opportunity around 2007 to go to Canada, play for the Halifax Rainmen for a year. Then I went to the Wilmington Sea Dogs in Wilmington, North Carolina, played well for them. Then I went on to England for 2 years with Worthing Thunder, Newcastle Eagles. Then I went to Portugal, to Iliabum in Portugal. I learned how to speak Portuguese.
Say that again.
Iliabum, Club Iliabum. It's near Aveiro in Portugal. I learned a little bit of Portuguese over there. That was fun. They had some good Brazilian food too.
I bet.
And then after that, I came back to my team in Worthing. I tried out for a couple of semi-pro teams. Went to the Magic for their NBA D-League team. Then I found a job doing taxes. So actually, that's my main job now. I've been manager of a tax company for the past 2 years. But this is my joy. I love working with the team. They work hard. I'm really excited for this upcoming year.
All I want to talk about is the food now. I'm a hungry man right now.
Good Brazilian roadhouse food.
Let's go back for a minute. Now, Ben Wallace, I know that he started. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and he started at Cuyahoga Community College.
That's correct.
So tell me a little bit about your experience playing with him first.
He's intense. He's only about an inch taller than me, but he's definitely Big Ben. That's what we call him. He was always around Virginia Union because he went from playing with the Washington Wizards for about 2 or 3 years to going to Orlando to going to getting that big nice contract going to Detroit. So he's a great person. Him and Charles Oakley, Terry Davis, Junior Burrow, and Curtis Staples, and a couple other guys, Johnny Newman, they all went to either UVA or University of Richmond. All of them used to come to Virginia Union to play basketball before the NBA season used to start. Wow, so it's incredible having nothing but like 10, 12 NBA players or veterans or people that just finished playing in your gym when you're a freshman or throughout my 4 years at Virginia Union.
And this is a D2 school we're talking
correct.
about.
That's
right,
correct.
And that's a rare experience.
Yes.
So it must have been, now, how good were you guys? We
were good. But just they met at Virginia Union. It was the mecca of where we played basketball. Kind of like they have like Rucker Park in New York.
Right.
Up there, it was just understood that Virginia Union is where Ben Wallace, Charles Oakley, Terry Davis, Johnny Newman from University of Richmond, all the guys from UVA, you should just meet there to play basketball.
Charles Oakley's another Cleveland guy too. He actually owns a car dealership in Cleveland, or car wash. Pretty
intense too. They'll foul you. I mean, they won't take it easy on us because they have so much tradition. We all had the same coach, Dave Robbins, who's been there since 1978.
That's what I wanted to kind of transition to next. You talked about, when we talked on the phone earlier this week, you talked about trying to instill some of the coaching philosophies that you grew up with and that you were a part of here with the Crusaders. So take us through what that coach, say his name before. Dave Robbins meant to you.
Yeah, he's great. He was incredible. I mean, anybody can give you a full basketball scholarship to be a student athlete. That's your main responsibility, to be as a student athlete. So to get a full education or criminal justice scholarship to go to school and play basketball, it was incredible. I'm very thankful to him. Same as Steve Smith from Oak Hill Academy. But him and my coaches from England, my coach Alex Perez, who I talked today from Portugal. I'm trying to bridge a gap to some of the players from Portugal to come to USC possibly. I met Frank Martin yesterday down at the state capitol, so I got his cell phone number. So hopefully I can bring some, restore that good old talent to USC. So I like to give back. You know, what I've been taught over the years, I like to implement and teach my players to try to, have the small versions of me. Again, my main thing is building on intelligence on the court and having everybody having a sense of identity in terms of being a good ball handler or a good shooter or a good defender or a good vocal leader. That's what I try to build on.
Take us through your time overseas. I can't imagine a more exciting, enriching, maybe a little bit scary. Were you welcomed in all of these places? What was the response like?
Well, I try to take time to learn people's heritage. Like in England, I was up in Newcastle, up near Scotland. So the local accent up there is called a Geordie. It's like a thick, regional Scottish almost accent.
Can you do any of it? Come on.
We aye, man. We aye. How way the lads? That's what they say for Newcastle, the soccer team. How way the lads? And down on the south coast, London is more rhymey. Down on the south coast of London. But I learned how to speak Portuguese pretty well. So it was a good experience over there. I have a lot of friends in England and Portugal that I stay in touch with through Facebook and through Skype. They're wonderful.
Yeah, it must be just an incredible experience. And do any of these guys, I mean, do they take advantage to ask you all about that kind of that lifestyle that you led for a couple of years?
It's pretty interesting. I think the fact that I've been where they want to go in terms of playing basketball overseas. I think one or two of them have experience going over there and touring, playing against other teams over there. But to be able to play basketball overseas for 6 years was a great experience, and they do look up to me. I let them know that if they continue to play well for me, then I will shoot my former coaches and owners an email or call to try to have them, possibly join a team or give them a look, because of your great efforts and also from the league having games on YouTube. Coaches over there have access to my players at any time. So we have to say I'm very thankful for you and your efforts going from city to city and broadcasting. It makes it wonderful. It's a great product we have here.
And if anybody in Portugal wants to give me some money to come there and commentate, I'd be happy to do that too. Listen, why don't we do it this way? Why don't we say goodbye in Portuguese? So teach me how do you say goodbye in Portuguese?
Ate logo and teja. Ate logo means see you later, and teja is see you tomorrow.
Teja.
Teja.
All right. On 3, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll both do it together here. All right.
Teja.
Teja. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Teja.
Teja, everybody.
Teja.
We'll be back.